Hello! I'm Brooks,
I'm Joe.
and this is another episode of Cantina Reviews.
And today we're talking about the first Avengers movie. So, this is the beginning of our Marvel week.
Ooh!
We are coming out with a video every day.
Every day.
If all goes well, leading up to Infinity War, which Saturday we will be reviewing.
Yes.
So it is quite the task. We'll see if it
Yes,
happens.
you will notice in these videos I will not change my clothes is because we are sitting in the basement for that whole week and not going outside or anything.
Yeah. We've been doing these throwback reviews for Star Wars, so we figured we might as well do one for Marvel.
Yes.
And we were talking about the first Avengers movie. If you think about it, I mean, now it's been like 10 years. Not since that movie, but it's been 10 years since Iron Man.
Really?
So, yeah.
Oh my god.
And now they're so, like...
Old.
The movies are so crossed over that it's, like, normal now. But at the time, like, it was such an ambitious thing to do.
To make a universe.
Right, to make the universe, and then, like, they built the characters, and then to actually have them all in the same movie. Because, like, now it's like, oh my god, I'm so excited for Infinity War because we're going to see, like, 20 characters together.
Yeah.
But at the time, it was like, oh man, like, we're going to see...
6.
We're going to see Iron Man and Thor and Hulk and Captain America together.
Yeah, together.
So it was pretty exciting at the time. Definitely lived up. It's a good movie. I do still like it.
Yeah. When they lifted that whole city in the sky, that was great.
I like the part when they all fought in the airport.
Yeah. What was the first Avengers movie?
So, that chair is loud.
Remind us, Joe.
Right, so it starts off, Loki appears, he takes the Tesseract from S.H.I.E.L.D. Then you have the sort of gathering together of the crew, or getting everyone together.
Getting the band back together.
You know, Black Widow is fighting a guy, then she goes to get Bruce Banner, who's like off in hiding. You know, they pull everyone together. They get Tony Stark, they get Captain America. You know, this is Captain America, his first real venture into the modern world. You know, post being frozen.
Right.
They all get together on that S.H.I.E.L.D. ship. And then that gets attacked, right? Oh, no. So, like, they capture Loki.
Oh, yeah, and then they bring him in.
And they're kind of like, all like, I'm going to do this my way. Oh, yeah, because, like, Iron Man and Cap and all them go to get him. But then Thor shows up, and they're like, who's this?
Yeah, that's right. When Thor was Thor.
And he was like, serious?
Good, yeah. When I liked Thor.
He comes and he snags Loki, and then they're trying to fight over him. It was like Civil War already.
Yeah.
That was fun. They were kind of fighting in the woods and stuff.
Fighting in the woods.
Then, you know, it's part of Loki's plan to set Hulk amok and mess everything up. And, you know, I guess it's implied that, like, the Tesseract is making them all kind of feisty and fight with each other. When the ship is, like, first blown up and Iron Man's trying to fix it and they're all kind of fighting and stuff like that, you start to see the team build a little bit. Loki escapes. And then they gotta do this thing. He's trying to bring all these aliens into New York. The build up is great.
Yeah.
And this was probably actually the first time it was a funnier movie. There were quite a lot of good jokes in that one. They were much fewer than we get now.
Far and few between.
But there are some standout moments like when Thor was talking about, Loki's bad, but he's my brother, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And they're like, he killed, like, thousands of people, and he's like, he's adopted. Like, stuff like that, like, sticks in your mind, and you remember it. Because the jokes were fewer, you remember them.
Right.
I remember that. I remember the Galaga one.
Oh, yeah.
When Tony's on the ship, and he's like, that guy's playing Galaga.
I do remember that.
Stuff like that was funny.
I liked Sammy J.
Sammy J.
He was a good part of the movie.
Yep. Yeah, and it just kind of worked, all of them on screen together. Everyone had a good amount of screen time, good amount of story. Finally seeing them, like, when Bruce Banner does finally change and we finally have the Avengers together.
Yeah.
And that theme music blaring and, the shot around them in
Yeah,
a circle.
that
Like,
is.
it's pretty intense.
It is.
It's pretty epic.
I did like that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was that long ago.
Well, yeah, I mean, Iron Man started in, like, 2008.
So that was, what, 2012? 13?
2011? 2012?
Anyway, I'm trying to remember the movie that I saw probably once 7 years ago.
I've seen that one a few times.
I'll, like, see it when it's on, but I won't sit down and watch it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, it's just the first Avengers movie. It's not that good. It's been on Netflix for 12 years.
Yeah, but I think the most that can be said. I mean, we talked about Loki too in our villains video, which is coming after this, I think.
Yeah.
But one of probably the biggest Marvel MCU villain, one that has been prominent throughout multiple movies, one that's probably remembered as one of the more formidable villains.
Poor Gullet.
Yeah, one that actually has a plan that somewhat works. Yeah.
Yeah, it's setting up the universe.
Yeah.
I think that's, we said that about A New Hope.
Yeah.
Say it about this one. It's the first in the long line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, this really got the ball rolling.
This one is full of, real movie, plot devices, techniques, things like that, because it is that first movie. Yeah. We know the characters, but we don't know them together. So I think that movie kind of putting them together, is why it is the, probably not the best. I'd probably say the best.
Yeah.
Because it is, here they are, watch how they work together, you know what I mean?
And it worked.
Right.
If you think about it, that it's pretty risky to do a crossover on that grand a scale and for that much money.
Right.
You had these movies where, I feel like originally the fact that this was, this crossover universe was somewhat under wraps. Throughout, Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Incredible Hulk, you would see, Captain America's shield in the background, or Thor's hammer at the end of Captain America.
But it was always just there's a little Easter egg.
Little Easter eggs.
Easter eggs, which is coming up. No, actually, it already passed.
Little Easter eggs and stuff like that, but then...
That'll be a little Easter egg.
Yeah, it is. When you realize that this really is going to be a big crossover universe, and they did it, they went for it, it worked really well, it's a good story, great action, really good action scenes as far as that Battle of New York goes.
Yeah.
And I like the moments, and they've done it throughout since then, but those moments of we're going to show all of them in action, those long shots.
Yeah.
You see Hulk jumping up the building, and you see Hawkeye shooting, and you see Iron Man bouncing his laser off of Captain America's shield.
They're all doing something.
Or is that Thor that does that? Something like that. Where they're working together and in tandem just for these really epic shots. Black Widow even gets some cool moments in there too when she hops on and hijacks that thing and rides it to the top and uses the scepter to break that thing off.
Oh yeah.
I also liked how things have carried on from that movie. We're still referencing back to that movie. Look at Spider-Man: Homecoming. It informs the whole plot of that movie because it makes the villain. Or even Iron Man 3 did a kind of cool job with Tony's PTSD almost from going up into space.
Yeah.
And almost dying and seeing all the aliens and that's why he creates Ultron and stuff like that. It really all ties together well.
Yeah.
It created a lot of plot points like you were saying that have carried on.
Yeah, carried on through.
Yeah.
So yeah, keep an eye out for tomorrow.
Just stay on the channel. You might as well.
Yeah,
We have plenty of other videos, and we'll be dropping another one tomorrow. Actually, what? It's Sunday. Tomorrow's the podcast.
Monday morning podcast just before Thursday.
Yeah. Look out for the podcast. Look out for videos all week. Look out for Infinity War review at the end of it.
Yep.
And then we'll be marveled out.
Yep.
For the most part, until Ant-Man.
Until Ant-Man, which is 2 months later.
Yeah.
3 months later.
Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe.
Don't forget to do that either.
Yeah.
So once again, I'm Brooks.
I'm Joe.
This is another episode of Cantina Reviews. We said that about